All right, so for consulting project 5, I just want to go over the instructions again real quick for you. I went over this on our last in-person class before everything went crazy. So I'm going to cover it one more time. It's going to be the first consulting project that's due online only. Of course, you were turning everything in online to begin with, so that's not going to change too much. I just want to make sure anyone who may have missed the last class or has any questions has a broad understanding of what this project consists of. You will be working on it as you have before on your own time, working with the same organization you've been using since the start of the semester. This project is a training-based project. So Consulting Project 5, training. Let me go over that for you really quickly. Okay, so here is the page that I wrote out and have uploaded on the portal that contains all the instructions. I'm going to run over it real quick just so that you have, your broad idea of what you are missing if anything is confusing to you. And of course, once again, feel free to use my email or text message number to reach out to me if you have any questions or are confused. So basically, I've laid out at the top half here this A, B, and C, 3 potential problems that your organization may be experiencing. Exhibit A, you have an employee who is being sexually harassed and is reporting that not only one employee but several other have done things that make her uncomfortable. So you can basically build a training program that has to do with sexual harassment. Your second possible incident is a safety issue where there are accidents in your organization and an employee was hospitalized. So now you want to prevent future accidents by designing a training program to address workplace safety. And the third possible scenario is your organization is implementing new systems, and these systems, are brand new, and there are things like maybe programs on your computers or processes that are new, just something that would be different. And you're being asked to develop a training program that will help familiarize and this is going to be a lot of what you see in this new format, my lovely Steffi in the background. So your third possible, now that we're distracted, I'm going to make sure she is visible. Actually, I'm going to let you, take a look at her real quick. She's really enjoying this time, as you can see, where we're all home all the time. As I was saying, your third possible scenario that you can develop training for is the new systems that are being implemented. So you want to train your employees to get familiar with these new systems. So you basically will start off this project by telling me which of these 3 issues you've decided to address in your organization. And you'll start by giving me a summary of the training needs analysis. Please go back to the training slides if you need to review training needs analysis. Remember, it contains 3 elements: organization analysis, task and KSA analysis, and person analysis. So this first part, which could be as little as a page long, will cover your organization again, kind of just a review of what it was, what tasks in KSA are being trained, so that will tell me specifically which of the 3 issues you've chosen to address, and C, person analysis, so that'll tell me who you're going to train in your organization, whether it be a specific department or type of employee. And the second part of this is you are going to actually develop your training. So what type of training is it? What are you going to use? Is it an internal training or an external? What's the criteria, which kind of goes back to that task or KSA analysis? How are you going to do the training? So what instructional programs, lecture, role play, simulation, modeling, whatever you choose. And finally, where will the training take place and how long will it be expected to last? And third, I want you to use Kirkpatrick's levels of training evaluation, which are also in the slides and you need to be familiar with. So please, review those 4 levels of training evaluation. And you can select what levels you want to evaluate on, and keeping in mind, what they are related to, what is the goal of the training and why you might be interested in certain levels over others. And how are you going to kind of evaluate whether the training was effective using one or more of those levels. I also, at the end, if you can see down here, have included that I would like you to include a little bit of motivation in this particular project, and we just completed the lecture on motivation. So go back into that if you must, and pick some kind of motivation theory or concept for motivation that you are going to use and implement in your organization in order to help, support and motivate your employees to maintain the training. So you want them to apply the training to the job. How are you going to make sure that that happens using motivation? How are you going to keep them motivated to apply the training? So that is your assignment, and that will be the first big assignment that's due following our move to virtual school. So I look forward to seeing those turned in. Let me know if you have any questions or issues with it. And if you need any help, I'm always available to talk or discuss whatever the concern might be. And I will see you guys next time. Well, I won't see you, but you'll see me. So have a good one.